The Netherlands is a country that captures the imagination before one even sets foot upon its soil, a land where the modern and the traditional sit side by side in perfect harmony. From the moment a traveller arrives, there is an irresistible sense of charm, as if stepping into a painting where canals glisten in the soft light and bicycles outnumber cars. This small yet influential nation has built its reputation not only on windmills, tulips and clogs, but also on its cultural sophistication, its artistic legacy, and its people's deep connection to both land and water. While many visitors begin their journey in Amsterdam, the Netherlands offers a far broader canvas of experiences: medieval towns steeped in history, vibrant cities defined by bold architecture, idyllic villages that appear untouched by time, and landscapes that stretch to the horizon, punctuated by fields of flowers and the sails of windmills. To explore the Netherlands is to discover not only a country, but a lifestyle, one that values freedom, creativity, and an enduring respect for nature. Travelling first to Utrecht, one finds a city that reflects the very soul of the nation, a lively blend of past and present. Its old town is a labyrinth of cobbled streets, gabled houses, and waterways that whisper stories of centuries gone by. The towering Dom Tower, rising high above the rooftops, has stood as a beacon since the 14th century, its bells ringing out across a city that has always been at the heart of Dutch life. Utrecht's canals are unlike any others in the world, their lower-level wharfs lined with cafes, studios, and hidden gardens that invite exploration. Here, life flows at a gentle pace, whether on foot, by bicycle, or from the deck of a boat gliding across the water. For those with a love of history, the Dutch Railway Museum offers an evocative journey into the country's industrial past, while the tranquil Wilhelmina Park provides a sanctuary where locals gather in summer for picnics and conversation. A short distance away, De Hague Castle stands resplendent, its turrets and towers rising from manicured gardens that seem drawn from the pages of a fairy tale. In Utrecht, one discovers the perfect balance of vibrancy and tranquility, where heritage is not only preserved, but celebrated. No journey through the Netherlands would be complete without stepping back in time at Zaanse Schans, an enchanting village that offers a glimpse into life as it was in the 17th and 18th centuries. Just a short journey from Amsterdam, this open-air museum is alive with the sound of creaking windmills, each one faithfully preserved or reconstructed to demonstrate the ingenuity of Dutch engineering. Some once ground spices, others sawed timber, while still more produced oil, paint, or cocoa. The air carries the scent of tradition as craftsmen shape wooden clogs using methods that have survived the centuries, and visitors watch as wheels of golden cheese are produced with the same care that made Dutch dairy famous across Europe. Strolling along the river, one sees green-painted houses and tidy gardens, while boats glide past cows grazing peacefully in the meadows. Zaanse Schans is not a place of mere nostalgia. It is a living heritage that speaks of a nation's resilience, its relationship with the elements, and its talent for transforming challenge into opportunity. For a traveller, it is both a history lesson and a moment of enchantment, a step into a world where the rhythm of wind and water shaped daily life. Further afield lies the village of Marken, once an isolated island battered by storms and tides, now a picturesque peninsula where history and tradition remain vividly alive. Its wooden houses, painted in shades of green and black, are built upon stilts or raised mounds, testifying to a time when floods were a constant threat. Walking its narrow lanes, one is struck by the sense of intimacy, as though the entire village were a single extended family bound together by the sea. The lighthouse known as the Horse of Marken, with its white tower and red dome, watches over the waters as it has since the early 19th century, a symbol of both safety and solitude. Marken's clog-making workshops continue a craft that is as practical as it is symbolic, offering visitors the chance to witness shoes carved by hand and even to take a pair home. Nearby, the engineering marvel of the Afsluit Dike demonstrates Dutch ingenuity on a grand scale. A 32-kilometre dam completed in the 1930s that transformed the landscape, protecting the nation from the sea while creating new land for generations to inhabit. Marken embodies the Dutch character, resilient, inventive, and yet always rooted in community and tradition. The Dutch relationship with nature finds perhaps its most exquisite expression in Keukenhof, the celebrated garden of Europe, where each spring millions of tulips burst into bloom across 70 hectares of parkland. To walk here is to step into a living rainbow, with rows of blossoms arranged in patterns that dazzle the eye and lift the spirit. Yet Keukenhof is not only about tulips. Orchids, roses, lilies, and countless other flowers share the stage, each cultivated with extraordinary care. The gardens, open only for a brief period each year, remind visitors of the fleeting beauty of nature and the importance of cherishing each season. Beyond Keukenhof, the Netherlands is a land of parks, reserves, and islands such as Texel, where sandy beaches stretch for miles and seals bask upon the mud flats. Here, the balance between human life and the natural world is clear, with sheep grazing on the fields as they have for centuries, and fishermen casting nets from harbours that seem untouched by time. In the Dutch landscape, one senses a constant dialogue between land and sea, order and freedom, beauty and necessity. It is this dialogue that has shaped the country's spirit, and which continues to inspire those who wander its paths. And of course, there is Amsterdam, the beating heart of the Netherlands, a city that is at once cosmopolitan and intimate, bustling and serene. Known worldwide for its canals, its art and its openness, Amsterdam is a place where every visitor finds something to cherish. From the stately royal palace on Dam Square to the masterpieces of the Rijksmuseum, the Van Gogh Museum and the Anne Frank House, history and culture are woven into the very fabric of the city. Yet Amsterdam is also a city of everyday pleasures, cycling through Vondelpark, sipping coffee beside the water, or drifting on a canal boat beneath bridges strung with lights. Its architecture is a patchwork of gabled houses, leaning slightly yet standing strong, each one with a story to tell. Amsterdam, like the Netherlands itself, is a city of contrasts, where past and present coexist in effortless dialogue. To spend time here is to understand why so many fall in love with the Dutch way of life. Open, inventive, deeply rooted in history, yet always looking forward. For the traveller, the Netherlands offers not just a destination, but a lesson in living, one that lingers long after the journey has ended.